Are you ready, Gavin?
I think so.
It's Walk 97.5. Christina Kay live from the studio at the Paramount. It is a party here tonight. Gavin DeGraw is here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
We
What's up, Long
absolutely
Island?
love having you
Hey,
here.
I love being head.
Why has it been a while, though? Can we just talk about that?
Why's that?
Why has it been a while? We have not seen you here in a while.
Well, I keep driving by this place. You know what I mean? I've been spending a lot of time in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
With my brother and family and stuff. So
Yeah.
I haven't been coming up to New York quite as often as I want to.
Because you're getting ready to open up a bowling alley in Nashville.
We are. We are
That's
actually
so
opening
cool.
a bowling alley exactly on Broadway. And it'll be a Broadway bowling bull.
I love
Yeah, so
that.
yeah, it's a great place. So yeah, we have a bar business down there, and it's the Nashville Underground, and it's just this basically a giant bar room, 40,000 square foot bar room, and now we're doing the build out, so it'll be about 60,000 square feet.
That's awesome.
It's just a lot of fun. It's a great place to be, particularly on the weekends.
Yeah.
We love the weekends.
Who doesn't love the
I
weekend?
love a weekend,
And we love
right?
when the weekend involves you as well.
Hey, thank you for that. I think everybody mutually loves weekends in general because they don't have to see their bosses on the weekend.
And right now it's a 3-day weekend.
You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, welcome back. You've been here,
Thanks
I was
for having me.
told 6 times. Is that correct?
This is my 6th show here at the Paramount. I love this place. This is like home away from home right here.
I remember
So-
the first time we saw you here, 2011. I remember
Yeah.
it was Walk 97.5's Raise Your Glass, and
Yeah.
it was amazing. And every time
Hey,
it's just
thanks.
been even more energy.
Oh, man, I love the place, man. I love the place. And my favorite artist of all time is from Long Island, so...
Billy Joel.
You know I love Billy Joel.
Yeah.
So, it's just, it's an honor to be anywhere nearby,
Yeah, well, he's been
Yeah.
in this venue before.
Has he played here?
It was like a pop-up show, a surprise show.
Get
yeah.
out of town. Billy was here? Come on.
You should have been here, man.
I'm
If you
so
came by
jealous,
a little
man.
bit more,
I'm-
you'd be here.
I'm jealous. Yeah, he's the best. He's given me an opportunity to open a bunch of shows for him.
Yeah.
He obviously doesn't need to have an opener, so anytime the phone rings and it's an offer to go out and do a Billy date, it's always my honor to be there because it's sort of it's a real full circle moment for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Have you gotten a chance to hang out with him off the stage at all?
Off the stage, sure, yeah. I've nudged my way into the dressing room a couple times, Say, hey, Billy, how you doing, Do you like my shirt? Just have any kind of conversation, How
I
about
love
the
that.
Mets,
Well, you're both New Yorkers, so,
Exactly.
there you go.
Exactly. We have the New York connection. So, there's a lot of that natural stuff. And, it's funny, the other day I wasn't doing a New York date, but I was doing a date. I think I was in the Poconos area.
Yeah, okay, not far.
And some friends of mine came out who I grew up with, and it doesn't matter where you go, wherever you're from is where you're from,
Yeah,
and I'm always going to be a New Yorker. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, we love that. One of our favorite
Absolutely.
things about you.
Absolutely.
You were just on
Thank you.
tour with another one of our favorite guys, Philip Phillips.
I love the guy.
Right?
He's fantastic. Me and Philip talked before the tour started up, and I hadn't spent any real time with him before. A brief meeting
Okay.
years ago, and I reached out. I called a guy I knew, and I said, "Hey, you got Philip's number?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll send it to you." So I called him up, and of course he was just a great dude, salt of
Yeah.
the earth. And I said, "Hey, man, we're doing this tour together. I just wanted to reach out and keep it normal, keep it."
Oh, then that was the wrong guy. He's such a quirky guy.
No, he's cool, man. He
love him.
He's just just a good, humble,
Yeah.
regular dude backstage, and it's just easy being around easy people.
Yeah.
I want to keep things simple in my life, so I kind of got to that point in my life. I want people around me who are just kind of reliable,
Yeah.
cool, simple, no stress, no drama.
I like
you
that.
know?
Yeah.
You want to go grab a beer with them, not the kind of person who's going to stand up on top of the table at bottle service nightclub, I like
Yeah.
bar people. He's a bar guy.
He's a great
He's got
guy.
that kind of demeanor,
He was here not too long ago in December. He did an acoustic show,
Yeah, good
and
dude.
he
Good
called
dude.
us right after you called him, and
Yeah.
he was a little nervous to go on tour with you because it was such an honor for him.
Oh, he wasn't nervous.
He was a little.
Well, he's
nervous.
hiding that part from me because he doesn't look that nervous to me.
Did he make fun of your accent at all? Because he always makes fun of my accent. It's
Oh,
too
he
New
makes
York
fun of
for
your
him
accent?
all the time.
Oh, he hasn't done that to me.
Oh, I guess it's just a me thing.
No,
It's
but
personal.
no. Maybe you think it was because you were a girl. He was trying to intimidate you.
I don't know.
Oh,
what
I'm
it
making
was.
fun of your accent. This and that. Blah, blah.
I don't think that's Philip at all.
Yeah. You shouldn't stand for that kind of behavior, by the way.
But it's Philip, and he's such a nice guy.
He is a great dude.
You're a great
And I don't
guy
hear
as well.
your accent, by the way.
Well, because you're used to the accent.
I like your accent.
Thank you.
It reminds me of a New York accent,
It's perfect.
which is what I like.
I'm going to text him that now and be like, Gavin likes my accent.
Let's
Take
give him a
that."
hard time.
Let's do that.
Yeah, I like that.
So what do you got going on for the rest of the year?
I'm making a record.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a record geared a little bit more toward what the new country market is open to, which is interesting. It's not necessarily cowboy country anymore. It's kind of along the lines of more like what I'm looking to do is more like almost like a Mellencamp meets a Seeger meets a Tom Petty. So not so far in the country realm, you know. It's not going to sound like a Dodge commercial. It's Ram country. It's not going to be quite like that, you know. But it's going to be, a songwriter's record, a songwriter's record. And right now, the country market is a market that embraces songwriters like me. Yeah. And it's a good place to go. But Hot AC is still the right place for me too. I'm not abandoning my bread and butter at all, because this genre has been family to me.
Well,
I
you're
just
like
want to spread my wings a little bit more. Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
I feel like every time you're here, it's like coming home for a holiday or something.
I love coming here. I really do love this place. Your station's been incredibly supportive to me.
You make it easy
over the years. Hey, you make it easy for me, right?
Exactly.
Hey, when you do this for me and you give me this great time on the air and play my songs, get the word out, and then people show up, and it's really it's symbiotic, I guess you'd call it, for fancy word people.
Yeah, well, we love him. Don't you guys love Gavin DeGraw, right?
Thank you guys so much. I love you all back.
It's a beautiful night. Thank you so much. What is this?
Thanks for that.
What is this? You got a gift.
It's a hat trick. He's giving me a hat trick hat.
Every time you come here, you get a hat.
It's my second hat trick here. This is actually, what would you call this, a derby? This hat? It's technically a derby. I like this hat because this hat actually reminds me of one of my favorite shows on TV called Peaky Blinders. Have you seen that show?
Yes.
That's a damn good show, isn't it? I think it's the best show on TV, no doubt about it. You know what I mean? For a minute, I thought Game of Thrones was great until that dragon appeared, and I was like, what's going on around here? Let me see if this thing fits me.
Oh, there it is.
I like the look of this. This looks good.
It looks great.
These guys have been great to me, by the way.
Yeah, they're awesome.
And this particular venue, the Paramount, is I believe nominated this year. Can I tell them? Sure. It's nominated as a venue of the year in the United States. Did you know that?
Yes.
Am I getting it right, fellas? That's big. That's big. And they're doing a ceremony at the Ryman Auditorium in Nashville, Tennessee, which will have, of course, the entire, probably the entirety of folks with reputable venues. Probably a lot of promoters will end up being there, agents, etc. Awesome. And I'm hoping I had the day off because that place is right next to where I live. And I want to go down there. I want to represent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if I can get down there, I'm coming, fellas. You're not keeping me away from that spot. You know what I mean?
See, this is why we love him. He's schmoozing now. He's just such a great guy.
Good to me, man. I'm telling you.
Well, Gavin.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks for coming back and
hanging
out with
me.
us.
I appreciate
and hey,
it.
my birthday, bud. Happy half birthday. Just saying.
It's your half birthday?
It's your half birthday.
It is my half birthday.
A couple days ago it was, yeah.
You're on to me. What did you get me? A half a cake?
Not this time.
It's already
right around the corner.
It's like somebody else's cake, but it's still pretty good.
It's delicious. Thank you.
Thanks for having me, guys.